did you need from us, sir?
Didn't realize it was time for our tune-up.
I'm just going to see what you've received.
Carl frowns.
Isn't that a little personal?
Is it? When it comes to you, Mr. Takinaka, I do believe we signed a little something a few weeks ago.
I believe that was you could have my body when I died or got shadow lost. I don't remember it was. I let you in on all my secrets.
Little details. That's why you read the small print. But anyway, he'll just kind of tilt his head and be like, well, it is better for you if I do this. We wouldn't want you to turn into opposites of your currently aligned personalities, would we? He'll kind of tilt his head towards Kahari.
Is that a worry?
Well, yes, it is. You are the company that you keep.
All right.
You can choose to stay in various methods of undress. Not you, though, Takinaka. You can keep all of your clothes on.
Wow, thanks. I almost think there might be some ulterior motives here.
Ulterior motives? Well, why would you do anything without an ulterior motive? Then you're just a sheep.
I'm good. Thank you, Doctor.
Well, it is one of your redeeming features. But anyway. So I'll do the procedure, standard. And he'll get out, the blood pressure test you put on your arm thing.
Yep.
And then he'll hook to like a tablet. It's USB. Right. So can you guys roll courage and intuition together?
Okay.
God, it's real extreme for my character.
Mine's pretty boring. Courage first, intuition. Or actually, the intuition first, courage second from descending order of attributes from mine.
Alright. So you guys don't feel anything funky. You're actually you pretty much know if anything's actually going on at all. For Ryu, though, he feels like with his intuition, he feels like it's just a placebo. Like it's not anything.
So, does this actually do anything, or is this just typical doctor look the other way thing?
And he'll just kind of lift his eyes up from the rim of his glasses and he'll be like, well, I suppose it's not very medical, but it works somehow. Other than the effect, you'll ruin the results. Keep that to yourself.
Right.
Not sure I follow.
Or are you one of those types who accredit everything you do to some sort of logic?
Well, maybe not everything, but I was hoping the medical procedure would have it.
Oh, I can give you a medical if you actually want, but have you ever heard of a doctor for mythology?
Aren't they called priests?
Very funny, Takinaka. No, it's not
tried.
something that you can put on a label. You simply make it up.
So it's all psychosomatic. Got it.
But anyway.
I should change that. It should be called a psychologist then.
Knowing how ages are, I suppose you won't tell me anything, but I might as well give it a shot. What did the Ainu do to you?
time frame?
Mm.
Do you mean just recently or in the past?
Recently.
You?
More so this morning.
What he wanted us to do?
Which was
Get a card?
get a card. Is this some sort of metaphor?
No, we actually went into a domain.
Into a domain, you say, but I never saw you leave. In fact, and they've barely even taken a breath, and I see that you'd been through some sort of passage of time, judging from your orange-haired Amazon.
That's a little rude to call her that, Doctor.
Well, obviously, we went somewhere then.
And that is why I am asking you what happened.
We went to a domain and we fought monsters.
Went to a domain and fought monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really that
Is really that what, Star?
that mundane?
Well, every domain's a bit weird. If you consider them all, mundane in a way. If fighting monsters is already mundane to you, Doctor, I'm sorry, but we have a very different reference point for this.
I suppose it is. That's anything any plebiscite mythopoetic can do. Go to a domain. There's thousands of them from the unconscious.
Yeah, but how many of them actually have reverse effects on time?
That is why I'm a bit disappointed that you only went to one of these domains. He'll do the finger quotes. I'm still doing my.
No.
You mentioned something about the past, Takinaka.
Did I?
I believe you said, do you mean what happened today or what happened in the past?
Right. I figured my brother would have explained half of that.
Your brother. Takinaki. Hi. Well, I don't work with that one.
Right. Sorry, consider all the things going on. I've already given out too much information, so if Koharu wants to explain it, she's willing to. She's able to. She can.
Well,
You always hide behind women, Takinaka.
that's essentially all we really did. We went into a domain that Shin needed us to help with.
Just a domain.
I don't know what else to call them.
Until just tap his tablet and he'll be like, well, if you can't recognize anything, if you can't recognize features from one another and simply lump them under the category of domain, then I suppose questioning you wouldn't really give much for me to work with anyway. Of course, I can understand your position. You don't necessarily want to trade information without getting anything back. He'll just kind of look at the tablets and he'll be like, I can tell you your results if you tell me more.
If it's only about what we have received, then to be honest, I'm not really all that interested in my results. I already know them.
Oh, you do you?
Sir?
Hmm.
Can I ask why you're Is this just because you're monitoring Shin, why you want to know what he might have done?
Partly, but then I would have called every.
Then why exactly do you want to know so much detail?
Hmm. Well, first, I suppose we can do a little pop quiz. Why did I call in a YouTuber?
Probably because of the specific properties of um, our genetics.
Hmm. Okay. So, I suppose you can ask me that question with your newfound knowledge.
So you're specifically interested in what he might have done, well, what might have affected us with the phenomena?
Yes. Did you know that? Well, if my theory is correct, did you know that your little buddy here is actually the person who actually made you who you are?
I
I had pretty much
didn't.
come to that conclusion, yes.
You
Ooh,
have?
tacking out the information.
You have? How?
Apparently, Haru's been doing a lot of digging into it. I kind of think that was why you were called, Doctor.
Mm. I was cool because, wow, it was a subject matter that interested me. Not from Big Brother, though.
Hmm.
I didn't know you knew, but, well, judging by everything at. Okay. This is just me being not Japanese and forgetting which one. I went to Nagasaki, right? Or was it Hiroshima? No, it's Hiroshima,
Hiroshima.
wasn't it? Alright, cool. Um, Judging by what was there in Hiroshima and some of the other things he said, I had started to piece things together.
I see. And I suppose I should ask you, what does it feel like to be part of this guy's pet project? How does it
Um,
feel to be a shadow, Kaho?
I don't really understand everything, sir. I'm barely known this for a month.
Ah, the bliss of ignorance. Just knowing this now, I suppose that is going to have quite the psychological impact on your psyche.
Um,
But
Sir, have you ever had a case before of twins?
have I had a case before? Hmm. I've, I do know of one. It was deferred to by one of my colleagues. What was his name again? I can't quite remember. Perhaps I could get inspired by you telling me more about your experiences.
Uh,
Subtle.
Hmm. Sledgehammers work for breaking down walls.
Or we'll look at Ryu.
Metagame. Doctor was there at Ryu's trial, right?
Yeah, he was part of the board.
Well, I believe I gave you the actual information on that when we had my little board meeting not too long ago.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Takanaka. That was directed towards him. Unless you're in Yamura-san that way.
Not particularly, but you probably find a very similar answer in that retrospect.
Hmm. Well, Kocho?
I. It's not entirely my own to say, but. I mean, you're right, the domains seem very unique. They're something only Shin can access right now. It's
Hmm.
part of something he's trying to retrieve.
That's very vague, Ko-chan.
Well, mm, mm, just kind of trying to put pieces together. The pressure's building. She's looking nervous. I mean, it's something he lost a long time ago. He calls some cards, and we need to get them for him. And they've lost themselves in places that we need to get, like people.
I see. So when he refers to cards, he's referring to the symbology that he's put inside other people.
I guess that's one way of looking at them. The card we have is pretty real, as in a card.
And he'll just kind of write this down, and he'll be like, did you see any doors?
Doors?
Doors. Doorways that lead to other places. Something that's shaped distinctly like a door. You know, that vertical rectangular shape. Did you happen to step into one of those?
I mean, was that the thing on the fucking platform?
Yeah.
The thing on the platform, yeah.
I mean, it could have. I thought it was just a big card.
It was, but at that rectangular shape.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just checking. You know. Yes?
I see. Right. Well, I suppose I can tell you that information then. And you'll be like, do you want Takanaka to hear or not?
Is it private? No, it's fine.
But anyway, when it comes to the case of the twins from Hiroshima, well, the descendants of Hiroshima, really, that was a case study that wasn't led by me. I unfortunately had another project, but no, it was left to my colleague, Mr. Rose, especially since it concerned Kaede himself, and Mr. Rose has a very good way of manipulating things.
I see.
And
Carr is kind of trying to figure out what to really say to that.
Right, so, and Mo will be like, birthday man!
What she said?
Birthday man!
Birthday man?
Birthday man!
I don't. Did Mo pop out to scream this?
Yes.
Okay. Why is she screaming birthday man?
You don't know.
Okay, just checking. Good. So she's saying the case was on her dad, or they worked together?
Well, he was saying that the case was initiated by your father.
Yeah, and Zing. Yeah, okay. Or Rose, or whatever. Gotcha. I see.
You can find that chap. He's been assigned to that little clinic in the city. I believe they dress themselves up as Smile.
I think.
But would you really want to just go by yourself? Wouldn't Nao-chan like to know as well?
I think so.
I was going to call her over later, of course.
I see.
But anyway, that twin case is quite spectacular. It's even though you're autonomous by yourself, the consequences of what you do are shared amongst you. Or at least they're meant to be shared.
meant to be.
Hmm. But yes, like I said before, Mr. Rose is very good at manipulating things.
Manipulating? What do you mean by that, really?
I do believe I said I was only going to give you a name.
Right.
And he'll just kind of shake his head and be like, Ko-chan, I wish that we could talk freely and truly to one another, but it is the state of the world today where we have to make deals and contracts to be able to be knowledgeable together.
I see.
It pains me, truly, truly, but I have to protect myself.
Alright, sir.
Right. And, well, since Takanaka knows himself what his results are, then I'll just tell you yours. I do believe that there has been some fragmentation of your psyche, though nothing too troubling. A bit of, well, it's like a light side of scrambled eggs, really. You might want to make sure perhaps you should take some suppressants if you don't want that leaking in.
Suppressants?
Hmm.
Don't know what those are.
Well, I suppose not. It's a little something that I've cooked up. The pills that I offered to the American, normal, completely normal, but, well, I do have some other pills. I believe you have had some before, given your results. They come in a nice little case. But you won't need any of the black or red ones. A white one shall do. Unless you're getting into some real trouble, Ko-chan. But I wouldn't be able to advise you unless I knew exactly what trouble you were getting into.
I see. Well, if anything arises, I'll tell you, sir.
I hope it is something that I can actually be able to fix once it's happened. If only I knew what would happen beforehand, we could have preventative options at hand. But don't worry about Takanaka-kun. He knows exactly what's going on inside of him. He doesn't even have to listen to me at all.
Right.
So, are we done here, or do you want to prattle on more?
Oh, I suppose you can go, but I believe we're having quite a nice conversation, aren't we, Ko-chan?
We do need to get to our classes at one point, sir.
Oh, perhaps we can make it a little lunch date then. Am I too old? I'll even button up my shirt.
Not interested, sir.
You're not? Oh. But anyway, I'll be I'll be next to our little friend's side at lunchtime if you want me to go into how exactly this works with you. But if I'm too old and not down with the kids enough, then I suppose you can just let lions sleep.
Right. Have a good one, Doctor.
See you later, Takanaka, Ko-chan.
Good day, Doctor. She'll follow you out.
You guys leave.
Yep, off to class.
How much class did we miss? Did we miss the first period?
Yeah, you missed like 20 minutes.
Alright.
Like when you go into your classes, like the teachers know that. They'll just kind of do a nod.
Alright, cool.
Right. So since you guys did a lot of stressful stuff, I don't think you guys are like besides from like working to do the like
The pass.
yeah to do the locks.
Yep.
Then I don't think you guys would have registered anything going on in class today.
No,
So
I mean, I imagine
lunchtime.
Akira's pretty bad off.
Lunchtime or
Ding ding.
oh, I just need to see who says a class with who today. Just in case.
Mhm.
Okay. Today is Tuesday?
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. So there is one thing though.
Mhm.
Hmm. I know you'd want to do it, so can Kaharu roll me her understanding?
Sure. I won't add since she has no idea what it is. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, Kaharu's too busy with herself to notice anything.
Fuck. Suppose favoring that's probably not realistic.
I mean, you could, but
I'll favor it once.
well, what I said before still counts.
Fuck. Well, I said once.
Alright, so lunchtime.
Yay.
To the cafeteria.
So what was that?
I mean,
It was a poor reference, you know, to cafeteria, like to Batmobile. Nah.
Oh, that was just really out of tune. Okay.
I never said I'm good with music.
very bullied.
Alright, stuffs.
Hmm.
So can Akira roll me a knowledge roll?
I'd love to. Knowledge is her favorite die. Yeah. Hey. Oh, it'd be a D8. Do you want me to
Remember what
reroll it?
happened? It doesn't matter. Remember what happened yesterday at lunchtime? You said we were going to continue.
Studying.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
Do you want it?
I mean, she should.
I mean, you'd be a massive failure if you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, she'll do it.
Alright, well, Richard is BRB.
Mhm.
So, is Kaharu gonna go back?
Go back to see Kuroki.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gonna tell her more about like the suppressant stuff, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically for. Was he implying that's for the perceive function of the thing? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. Yep. Definitely. Then.
Okay. So, what about Reiko?
Question. Because I have an idea of trying to make a rank for General Athletics Trinket. And question is, am I too fucked up, too tired for that, or not?
I'd say, like, no, because you didn't take the trauma, but it's not like your best new ability. You'd still be able to make it. Like, it should be something that comes to you, well, naturally. You know, like riding a bike.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, because my idea is that remembering those, because we mostly were attacked emotionally, so
I guess the best way to describe it in game is that, like, you get the sense that wearing the trinket will help you against the psychological attacks.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to
Yeah.
say that fluff-wise, she's like thinking of making something that will give her like warmth or like, or rather in this case, status effect numb. So maybe like enforcing this that she needs to do what needs to be done, and she doesn't care about that stuff. So yeah, if that is fine with you, that's what I will be doing during the lunchtime.
Alright, so do you want to roll?
Oh, immediately I thought you will ask others. Okay, yeah, sure.
I mean, it's just a roll, so you might as well get it out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, so... diligence... Okay, so... diligence knowledge... wait, diligence knowledge either or?
Diligence or knowledge.
Or knowledge. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 PP. I think I definitely had some while exiting the dungeon to get both of those.
Okay, remember they're stepped up at the school.
Yep, so knowledge will be D10, and is diligence also stepped up? Yeah.
Yes.
So it will be D12. Okay, so D10, D12, distinction D8. Because I'm
And you'll
using...
and you'll be solo.
Yep.
Doing this.
Also D8. Yeah, I'm using my Energizer bunny. That I'm just like, going on, man. This is something I need to do. SFX modifier plus 30, I'm pretty sure. Because you mean the rank 3. SFX, right?
Yeah, you should have plus 30 because you're at rank 4.
Yep, plus, I said that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Oh boy. Yes.
130 means you just did it for the 3 charges. If it was 129, it would only have 2.
3 charges, do you mean stage 3 or 3 charges?
As in, how many charges are in the stage 2? Let me just read the thingy again.
Among the charges that... Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, Geras gaining bonus to your percentage physical die using the sense the trinket is imbued with. So whenever you use your touch, you'll get a +1 to that die for yourself or Phoenix. So there you go. So it will have 3 charges and a +1.
Okay, may I ask 2 quick technical questions?
Yeah.
Okay, first one, does the trinket goes, like, is it spent, destroyed when all of the charges are spent?
No, it goes into cooldown, so it's not destroyed.
Okay, without spending charges, like to make sure, do I need to spend charges to have that status effect? Or is it passive?
You need to spend charges to make the status effect attack. So you need to spend 1 charge in order to attack with the potential of causing numb. So you could use it 3 times. Yeah.
So yeah, I remember I asked about that, but I completely misunderstood the answer. I thought it grants passive effect. As enemies being...
No. This is what it says. 1 moment, I'll copy.
Yeah. As I said, I misunderstood the...
So it'll be a status effect item action attack.
Okay.
And that'll be single target. So theoretically, you could spend 2 charges to do 2 item actions in your turn.
Okay.
Alright. So, you did it? Okay. So, are you going to be making this in, like, the school or outside?
I see no reason. I mean, I might be making it at school. Yeah, let's go for a more interesting option. Let's go that I'm making this in school.
So the way I describe the ability working in general is that you imagine the pieces and they'll form in your hands. You think about athletics and stuff like that, and you're able to make it into a concrete form. It's not like there's any like hard technique to it. It's like mashing things together and okay, I did it.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit from what I was doing with Ilio, the sculpture.
Yeah. Like you didn't like make the sculpture yourself, but you put something into it. It feels kind of like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Alright, so now that Rio is here, I suppose you have technology, right?
I do.
Let me see what thing he has. Where are you? Okay. So when you're finished with class, you'll see somebody like jogging towards the technology labs.
Oh god, is it Matoki?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, he's committed.
Like, I mean, Rio would probably figure he wouldn't have had enough time to change and to make it to lunch on time. So he's in there in his sweaty tracksuit.
Oh my god. I mean, if I see him jogging up, and I imagine I see that from afar for a bit, Rio will just kind of grimace at that for a moment.
You'll hear a quiet voice say no running in the corridor, and you'll hear a sorry.
Okay. Do I recognize the quiet voice, or was it a teacher?
You can use your hearing sense.
Oh boy, my hearing sense. Because Shax is a stork, which is like a heron. I get it.
I heard that as harem.
Oh, you heard it wrong. What's the die value? Is it D10?
It's a D10 because you raised your physical. So
Persona. Was hearing. I should switch to. No, not Nurse Chio. Ogata Rio.
Hey, those right.
That's free.
Alright.
Not really.
It's a voice you've heard before. Like, okay. I mean, it takes you a while, but you'll feel like it's a really quiet Chiba voice.
Oh, really quiet.
Yes.
Huh.
This is far away.
That's really quiet. All right, Matoki is running up. I mean, I know why. Rio's expecting that Matoki. Let me just move my icon down to those tech labs. Rio's expecting that Matoki is running up to continue studying for business studies, so he will wait.
Alright. And he'll just kind of put his hands on his knees as he leans over and breathes. He'll be like, "Oh, I made it on time."
On time. I'll just look down at Matoki. I'm not intimately familiar with everyone's class schedules. Rio will go, "Did you have athletics just now?"
"Yeah, man."
Ah. So, you ran from the gym.
Yeah.
I see. Right. Am I to take it that this means you want to continue studying?
Oh, I said I'd be here, right?
Yes, I suppose you did.
I'm sorry if I'm not going to be on my A game today. I had a real trip this morning.
A trip.
Yeah.
Right. Well.
I mean, you guys take psychology, right?
Yes.
Oh, maybe if I tell you about it, you'll tell me the hidden meanings behind it. Well, if you don't want it, that's fine.
I don't know that I'm that skilled in the discipline, Coco.
Well, maybe not you, but didn't Naki-chan get top in the psychology? I mean, you did pretty well as well. I mean, I'm not knocking him.
I did 1 point worse than her. But yes, he'll be like, yes, right, well. I'm sure if you want to ask her about that, you can find her somewhere. Well, you can.